Hi. So, Taylor here. You might be wondering why this video has been re-uploaded. An eagle-eyed watcher who I am not going to mention because I would like to respect their privacy mentioned that my ending to this recap may not be completely understandable. Usually when I think that I haven't been clear, I'll stop the video, I'll put a place card in. If you watch my Walking Dead mid-season finale recap, you will see that the black card with the message happened before the video even started. I personally didn't think for the Orville after watching it back during the editing process. I didn't think that it would be confusing in any way. I don't know if that was just because I was tired. I was editing and filming so many videos that day. I don't know if it's because I was just like, you know, wanting to get the video out. Or, honestly, it could have just been that I thought it was okay. So here's what I originally said at the end of the video after Kelly tells Ed we can't be together. Insert that now. And then came the end of the episode, which was Kelly telling Ed they can't work out again because she's bad for him and bad influence and everything. That's how the episode ends. It was very solemn. And you heard my Gotham recap. I happened to say stuff about things, you know, all these shows having very similar ways of, you know, describing things and everything. There is a huge chance that Kelly might leave halfway through next season, or something will happen involving Kelly and her leaving, and I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that the show is great. So now that you've watched that, I can understand where it could be misconstrued. So, basically, in the previews for the season finale of the Orville, it stated that they have to prepare for losing one of their own. And I had mentioned in the recap, you know, Kelly said, I'll go down to the planet, but then Isaac was like, I'll survive for the 700 centuries. So, I'm just going to put a new ending on. So here's the old recap, and then you'll see a new ending. So, now. Hi all, Taylor from Tay Time here, recapping the Orville Season 1, Episode 12, Mad Idolatry, something like that. Either way, it's the season finale. I cannot believe this show only got 12 episodes. I cannot believe we have to wait until 2018 for another new episode. This show turned out to be amazing. I will like to say one thing before I start this recap. I have not watched Star Trek Discovery yet, which is really sad. I love, like, everybody on it. Haven't watched it yet. If you comment on this about hating Star Trek or vice versa with the Orville or anything, that's not being respectful, and I just ask you to be respectful of other people's opinions and thoughts and everything, and that's about that. So anyway, into this episode. First off, I was prepping to lose one of the main people, and I'll get back to that at the end. But basically, this planet shows up out of nowhere, and Kelly and Ed are agreeing to go on a date. I'll never look at peanut butter and jelly the same way again. That was too cute. And they end up trying to work it out and everything. And essentially what happens is this planet appears. Kelly takes a team down. She ends up healing this girl with her tool. All this stuff. Planet disappears. It reappears 11 days later because they're trying to find out stuff about it. They go back down. It's been 700 years. And Kelly is now a god. And all this crazy stuff. And they get in trouble with the Admiral and everything, and blah, 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 blah. And they go back down, and she convinces the Pope that she's just like this, but then the Cardinal richly wannabe, I have a feeling this will come back to haunt us in Season 2, is like, bada, 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 and does all that stuff, and he kills him, and then 11 days later, or 700 years later for the planet, they come back. Isaac decides to sacrifice himself to go down because he won't die after like a whole big debate about like Kelly wanting to go down. He won't die. And then he actually comes back when they, you know, the next rotation comes through. He comes back with the people and they're like, Kelly is just like the rest of our history. Stuff will always change. Stuff will always be like this. This is something that we have to do. And then the episode, you know, they get Isaac back. Woo! Great costumes from these like like, people all the way in the future. I loved it. And then came the end of the episode, which was Kelly telling Ed they can't work out again because she's bad for him and bad influence and everything. That's how the episode ends. It was very solemn. This is what I meant to say. First off, this is if anybody from the Orville ever watches this, specifically Adrian Palicki, and you've watched the older thing of this, I never meant to have it come across that you were leaving the show. That was not my intention. It was something that I simply brought up out of opinion and theorizing. And I love the character of Kelly. I love the show. I think it's great. I loved that the season ended on a somber note. That's just me. I like when things are different. It seems to me that maybe that ad saying they have to prepare to start losing one of their own is maybe mentally preparing us for something like that to happen in season 2. Whether someone passes away, whether someone leaves on their own accord, it doesn't matter what. I do think they're preparing us for that. There has been no confirmation of any of this. It's just simply a theory that I have based on my opinion of how I view the ending. I'm sorry if this caused anyone any confusion. That was not my intention. For right now, again, as I mentioned at the end of the old recap, I love the Orville. I love that it's getting a second season. I'm sad we have to wait till 2018, but I love this show. I'm happy it has the fan base it does. I hope it gets the recognition it deserves. And thank you all, Seth MacFarlane, the whole cast, crew, everybody. It's a great first season. I can't wait for next season. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.